What's up, y'all? So, one thing I will say that is just probably always been or has been for a very long time a big issue in America, and that is the obesity issue. And just all of us really trying to manage our weight. I'm pretty sure it's $1 billion industry or multi-billion-dollar industry in terms of weight loss products, etc. I remember back in the 80s, Jane Fonda was big. Everybody was just trying to lose that weight. Richard Simmons, all those little aerobic exercise programs. And then you had the Jenny Craigs, you have the WeightWatchers, all that stuff. Everybody's just trying to lose weight. And it is something that one should do. You want to be your best self. You want to be healthy. And just recently, Oprah did a special with YouTube where she came out and she actually apologized for being a part of the diet culture for the past few decades. In fact, she said weight loss and diet was pretty much a staple topic for her on her talk show, in her magazine, even on her website. It was all about weight loss. In fact, she even became, I believe, an owner or even a spokesperson for WeightWatchers. And so she apologized for being a part of that culture because she just feels like it was a culture that was highly misinformed and really just ultimately probably did not serve the public. In fact, she said one of her biggest regrets was in the 80s, I believe, she came out with a bucket of fat and pretty much showed how much fat she had lost in a matter of months. And she had gone on what she said was a liquid diet, which of course was not the healthiest diet to be on, but she just wanted to lose that weight. And I have to say, I believe around that time, that definitely propelled her. I won't say her career because, she had been working for many years before that, but definitely propelled, I would say, her celebrity. But she said it was probably one of her biggest regrets because she said just a day after that, the moment she started eating just regular food, she started to immediately gain weight. So she just knew that that was not a diet that the average person should do. And look, I'm a child of the 80s and the 90s, so I obviously grew up watching the Oprah show. And I remember her having her chef on and she would cook healthy foods. And I remember trying some of those recipes because I'm also someone who has struggled throughout my life with weight. My weight issues started when I was a child. And I remember as a child gaining weight up into my early teens. And then all of a sudden I lost weight in my early teens, but I was active. I was running 5 miles a day, but I was also eating, I would say, not quite the healthiest low fat diet. I was following that diet culture. I was eating everything that said low fat because I remember in the 90s, you would go into the grocery store, everything was low fat hot dogs, low fat cookies, low fat cake, low fat butter, whatever it was, low fat chips, everything was low fat. And yes, there are still some low fat products in the grocery store, but during that time, it was again everywhere. It was almost like these food companies were in competition to sell us low fat products. But what we quickly learned was probably a lot of these low fat products had a lot of sugar. But I ended up losing weight, but then I ended up gaining all that weight back in my college career. And I don't want to get into my personal story, but let's just say I started gaining weight, then I lost weight again, and then I gained weight again, and then I had a health scare. And after that health scare, I started to eat more for health. Health was what put me back on track and put me to where I am today, a much healthier person. In fact, I will put up some of my before and afters right here. But that is what I learned, like to simply eat for health. And I believe that is what Oprah has learned. In fact, I remember her doing an interview where she said, don't worry about the number on the scale. Worry about all of your numbers. When you go to the doctor, worry about your cholesterol, worry about your blood pressure. It's not just about your weight. It's about your overall health. Now, I know now that she says that she is currently using, I believe, a weight loss medication as a tool because she has revealed, I believe she did an interview with People where she says, weight or being overweight is a disease, is what she has learned. It's something to do with your brain. I don't know enough about it to really give a fully informed opinion about it, but I'm not quite, for me, sold on the weight loss drugs. But that is something that she is speaking on often. And she, like she said, if it is a disease and it's something to do with your brain, it might very well be the tool that you need. But for me, I, again, lost weight based on just the old-fashioned way. I ate healthier and I started working out, walking every day. And look, I'm not perfect because look, I love food. I truly love food. In fact, I'll have me a rib every now and again, just not every day. But the point is, I focused on health, and I'm hoping that what Oprah is saying encourages, like she said, not diet culture, but health culture. That is what we need today. And my father and I were speaking on this, and he had a great saying that if you eat for health, your weight will take care of itself. So that is what I'll leave you with. Eat for health, and your weight will take care of itself. And if any of you are struggling with your weight or with your health, just know that you are not alone. Definitely know there are a lot of tools and resources out there to help you. I will be sharing more of my journey on another one of my pages, but definitely know that it's something that many of us struggle with. But it's good to see that Oprah and others are learning more about this and have the good intention of helping all of us to become or continue to be our best selves. But that's my show for today. If you have any comments regarding this story, please leave your comments below. I'm Stacey Brewer, and this is H Blues Word. Peace.